The British called it the Black Night. Zulu warriors, cloaked in darkness, descended upon the unsuspecting British encampment. They moved like phantoms, their bare feet making no sound on the African earth. The redcoats, complacent in their supposed superiority, were caught completely off guard. The air filled with the terrifying sound of Zulu war cries. It echoed through the valleys, a chorus of impending doom. The British, their muskets useless in the close quarters, were overwhelmed. The Zulus, masters of hand-to-hand combat, turned the battlefield into a slaughterhouse. This was no mere skirmish, it was a statement. Shaka Zulu, a visionary leader of unparalleled tactical genius, had drawn first blood. The myth of European invincibility lay shattered in the African dust. The world would never be the same. The Zulus were quick learners. They saw the power of the muskets, the cannons. They understood that to truly defeat the Europeans, they needed to master these weapons. Captured British officers, spared for their knowledge, found themselves in the unexpected role of instructors. Shaka, a pragmatist, embraced this new knowledge. He integrated firearms into his military tactics, merging traditional Zulu warfare with modern weaponry. The result? A fighting force unlike any the world had ever seen. The British had underestimated their enemy. They believed their technology gave them an insurmountable advantage. Instead, they had unwittingly armed their conquerors. The Zulus, now a formidable hybrid army, were ready to take back what was rightfully theirs. The earth trembled. The Europeans watched in terror as a wall of muscle and tusk advanced towards them. Shaka Zulu, a master strategist, had unleashed a new weapon: war elephants. These majestic creatures, trained for battle, became instruments of destruction. The elephants stormed through enemy lines, their size and strength unstoppable. Cannons were overturned, barricades splintered. The Europeans, accustomed to fighting on open battlefields, were ill-prepared for this unconventional assault. The fall of the British and Dutch outposts was swift and brutal. Shaka Zulu's strategic brilliance, coupled with the raw power of his army, had sent a clear message. Africa was no longer Europe's playground. The time for colonial dominance was over. The age of Shaka Zulu had begun. Shaka Zulu's vision extended beyond the battlefield. He dreamed of a united Africa, a continent free from internal strife and foreign exploitation. His victories over the Europeans were merely the first step towards realizing this grand ambition. He reached out to other tribes, not as a conqueror, but as a liberator. He offered them protection, prosperity, and a shared destiny. One by one, tribes laid down their arms and pledged allegiance to Shaka, drawn to his charisma and his promise of a brighter future. The slave trade, that scourge upon Africa, was swiftly crushed. Shaka Zulu's growing army, now swelled by warriors from across the continent, became an impenetrable shield, protecting African people from the clutches of enslavement. The era of African unity had dawned, and with it, a newfound sense of hope and dignity.